And welcome everyone to Neoplanet S, the site where game number 2 of the MSL Season 2 Code Platinum Winners Bracket Finals are taking place at this exact moment. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we have the red Protoss player, EQBisu, who took game 1 with a convincing 4-gate. It was actually very well executed. It was the 4-gate is an interesting build. It's a classic. It's been around for a while, and it's not quite as strong as it has once been, but it's still very, very effective, especially if executed well. And it happened at almost the exact right time. You want to see a 4-gate hitting somewhere around the 6:15 to 6:30 mark, and that was exactly when it happened. And it was a little bit left unscouted, and he kind of just 1-8 his way to victory. So once I called that a build order win before. That's not a bad thing. That just means you chose a good build order and executed it well. There's no shame in that. His opponent up here in the top right-hand corner, the orange random player, who this time is going to be the Terran. This is Quixoticism. And if I'm butchering your name, I apologize, and say it in the comments, or just never tell me, and I'll just keep calling you the wrong name. Previously played Protoss. This game is going to be playing Terran, going with a very standard opening. So Zerg is the one that has the most variation in openings. You can be anything from an 8 or a 9 pool all the way up to, a 15 hatch. That's a big deal. Terran, it's just when do you get your gas, and when do you start your barracks, and is it gas barracks or barracks gas? It was barracks gas. So nothing crazy coming out. We shouldn't see any crazy amounts of Reapers. The only other real decision that Terran players have is, do you wait until 15 to build your orbital command? And it looks like, yeah. Or do you wait till 16? It looks like he was 1 late. Oh no. I think something crazy happened right there. But what happens is the barracks ends up finishing right in the middle of your 15th or your 16th SCV. So do you wait a second and then build it, or do you build it and then build your orbital command? It's very exciting. Lots to think about in the Terran openings. Kind of the same way as actually how Protoss is. You can do proxy things, but generally it's very, very standard. Although they have the ability to do the Forge Fast Expand, which makes things a little bit different, but you don't generally see a Forge Fast Expand against Terran opponents. We do have a Reaper coming out. It's probably just a Scouting Reaper, if I had to venture a guess, and it looks like we're going to have a Proxy Stargate. Oracles! Oracles. Oracles are scary. I don't know if anyone else feels like that. They're terrifying. They're like Vipers, but early in the game. Okay, so the Reaper's going to get in. It's going to see not much going on. Is he going to count that there's a pylon missing? At the higher levels of play, you can actually totally count pylons. And when you count pylons, you'll know that something's amiss, as something is wrong. They're either low on supply and doing something crazy, or they're hiding something out on the map, and in this case, it could actually do both. There's one more. Target fired the wrong one. He's going to get out of there. Excellent. What's he doing? Is there an engineering bay? There is no engineering bay down. There is another command center down, and an Oracle is already on its way. It's got another 30 seconds. 30 seconds is not enough to get enough workers out. I think this is going to be another very quick game, to be completely honest. Quixoticism is gearing up for a longer macro game, going ahead and throwing down that second gas, but none of that's going to matter if there's an Oracle killing all of your things. Is he going to wait for 2? The double Oracle play is a little bit delayed, so the chance that it will be deflected is a little bit higher, but if it's not prepared for, it's actually much more devastating. 2 Reapers. Not going to be able to do too much against a Stalker. They don't have enough DPS to do very much of anything. But they give great scouting information, so if he's been continuing to bounce in there, okay, he could know that this is coming. As it is, I don't think he has the slightest clue. All of his barracks are adding add-ons. There's like no military out at all, absolutely nothing. And let's see how many kills they rack up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Woo. There we go. Another excellent build, properly executed, and it looks like EQBisu is going to go up to a very early 2-0 lead. This is a best of 5, however, and Quixoticism actually managed to make his way here in the winning a best of 5 against his opponent, at 3-2, and he started out with a 2-0 lead. So it's really possible. Anything can happen, and I really want this to go to the full 5 games, because that would mean that some sort of awesomeness happened in the middle. So we're going to be back here in a minute.